What is up, you all? It is me. Again. All the time. I guess this is like becoming a thing for us, huh? Alright. I guess I will see what positive messages come out today for the collective. I'm gonna, like I said, I was gonna try to get better about making this routine. Hey. Sorry, y'all, my son just woke up. What's up, Scoop? Hi to whoever just joined. I do positive messages. I do tarot. I channel, but I was gonna try to see what good energy I could give to the collective. First card out is Enjoy the Ordinary. And I think that, hey, Gina, I think that your grandma says, hey, she says, she loves the hair and thank you for the post. She says, thank you for the post. She really appreciated it. Sorry. It says, enjoy the ordinary. One of the reasons we're so willing and easily distracted is that we're not very good at dealing with ordinary because it's boring. So we let our minds wander off to find something interesting. But boredom is often a sign of calm mixed with restlessness. If we let go of the restlessness and appreciate the stillness of the moment, there is enjoyment to be found in the ordinary. Next time you're feeling bored, sit with the feeling for a few minutes and enjoy the quiet calm of the moment. Most of you all say that y'all don't get this. Like, man, I wish I just... And then the second that you get a second to be still, you be like, man, it's bored. I'm bored. You can't be bored. You can't want to be still. I wish I could be still. Every time I'm always running, always running, always running. And then the second that you get a chance to be still, you complain about it. And don't say I don't do it because I hear it. I hear people do it all the time. Enjoy the ordinary. Sometimes it literally is that 10 minutes that you have to yourself before your kids walk back through the door. Or before you walk out of the door to go to work. Or before you head to go wherever and you're getting in traffic. Like, you just never know what's going to happen to you or for you when you walk outside that door. So if you do have those few minutes to yourself, appreciate them. They're not boring moments. They're you moments. So maybe you're boring and not the moment. Maybe y'all should look at it like that. Maybe you're a little boring. I have nothing to do in this time. I don't know what to think about myself, how to feel about myself, how to enjoy time with myself. Maybe I'm boring. And then it'll make you understand probably why you're sitting there by yourself, because you're boring and nobody wants to sit with you. I know that's a mean thing to say, but really, it's a truthful thing to say. Some of y'all be thinking that y'all are just so live for the 99 and the 2000, honey, and everybody just wants to be y'all friend. In reality, y'all boring. Most of the time, if y'all got friends, it's because y'all bring something more to the table. Financially, your car, your place, your whatever. But that's usually how it works. Oh, I promise. Your friends won't tell you because they're the ones that's using you. Oh, well, we'll call Isha because Isha's always going to drive. She'll always drive. Plus, she got the better car. She got the bigger car. And they don't never chip in on the gas. They don't never nothing. You just pick everybody up. You get there. You sitting at the table watching drinks, watching bags, holding this and that. They're not really your friends. They just use you. And the reason that they probably are is because your ass is probably boring in one way or another. That's why you can't be alone with yourself, because you know you're boring. Gina, don't be laughing. See how much easier I can read this screen with my glasses than them dang on contacts on? These are the last two cards for this deck, and I'm going to pull 2 or 3 more out of another one. Straight back, soft belly is the second card out. Posture is important. This has literally been something that I have been saying, I think this whole, all of last week. Posture is important. The physical shape with which we meet the world can have a big impact on how we feel and act. Nothing embodies the ideal mindfulness better than the combination of a straight back and a soft belly. And that was me telling people, breathing from your diaphragm. Like, if you feel like you go to take a deep breath, if someone tells you to take a deep breath and you feel like it's short and choppy, or you lost breath trying to take a deep breath, that means that you're breathing from your chest. and you need to breathe from your diaphragm, which means that it'll come from down here, and you can literally feel the breath fill you up, and it feels like a release to let down. It feels really good. You can literally feel the breath fill you up. So sitting up straight, your posture, all that stuff, it matters because it helps how you breathe and how you take things in. The straight back encourages alertness and brightness, and the soft belly fosters sense of relaxation and openness. Practice this position by bringing your attention to your posture several times a day. When you're brushing your teeth or waiting for a bus, notice how mindful posture impacts, how it impacts you. It meets whatever comes your way. Which, like I said, I promise, because you'll feel like you're breathing. You're breathing and you're relaxed. So you're not tensed up. You're not going to flinch and jump if something comes because you're relaxed. So if it flies by, you're like, okay, I didn't even see that coming. It's not going to freak you out because you're relaxed. Most of the times when something comes by, you freaked out. And the reason is because your body is always on guard. You're hunched over. You're not breathing. You're not anything. That's what happens, literally. You scare yourself. And the reason that you're scared of yourself is because you all are forgetting to breathe. And that's probably, and I probably never even thought about it, but I was in orchestra too for like a really long time. And I think that's probably why I sit straight up. Because people complain at the fact, don't let Ashley borrow your car. If she borrow your car, you know you got to adjust your seat. She sits straight up just like this. Like, whatever, y'all. Don't be mad at me because y'all ain't got no posture about yourself. Step lightly was the last card out of this deck. There is so much beauty in the delicate. Butterflies, snowflakes, the little dandelion seeds that float along the summer breeze. Spend a few hours intentionally moving through the day with that same delicacy. Engaging fully with the reality of the world around you with an attitude that is more like a feather than a brick. Notice how it feels to approach the world with such lightness. People tell me that all the time, that I'm a light stepper. And I think that's literally because I spend my day giving compliments and appreciating the small things. So you never hear me when I'm coming. Usually people with a lot on their minds, they step heavy. So you always hear them. Like, why are you so heavy-footed? What's wrong with you? Why, man, you sound like you coming through the floor every time you move. You sound. It's because your mind is heavy and your heart is heavy, so you walk heavy. Appreciating the small things totally makes you a light stepper. At the job that I used to have, people used to call me a ninja. It's like she's a ninja. She sneaks up and she's just standing right there. No one heard you walk up, breathing, nothing. Like, how did you just appear? It's like, but it's because I don't carry a lot on my heart. I damn sure don't carry a lot on my mind. Not unless it's doing with my kids or my grandparents or something of the such. I ain't really got time for a lot of other things. I let employers know, you know, that's something else. Y'all go to work and then y'all get mad at folks. Those folks ain't there to be your friend. All of y'all is there just to collect a check. So if you get friends out of working, awesome. But if you're there to make friends, you're there with the wrong intention. Ain't nobody got to like you and you ain't got to like nobody, baby. You're there to get your money. And if your mind is on anything other than your money, then you have no right to be there. Remember that. We're at the stressless deck. I know y'all be thinking that I'm harsh with my words and I don't really know another way to say it, but just remind you, it be y'all's people that be talking to y'all. They say they give the messages the way that y'all can take them. So I'm only saying what they asked me to say, for real. Was that the 3? Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought it was only 2. Walk slowly is the first card out. During your break from work or whenever you're moving from one place to the next, try walking intentionally extra slow. They ask me to do this all the time. I didn't realize that I'm like a really speed walker. Like, my kids tell me, Mom, we have to run to keep up with you. And it's sad, and I'm sorry, but that's the only way that I know how to walk. I feel like that Adam Sandler movie, Click, and it's like every time my feet touch the ground, it's already fast forward. It's already on fast forward. That's how I move. Everything is just like that. And part of me loves it because I get things done really quickly, efficiently. I'm very good. I've learned how to maintain and control my fast pace. But for everybody standing around me, they're literally behind me. And I don't mean like a little bit where I can reach out and grab you. I mean like way far back. Notice how fast you're moving. You don't want your break to be over that quick. So why are you rushing back so fast? That doesn't even make sense. Take the time to make sure that you can walk slowly back so you can enjoy your entire break. Take the time to make sure that when you're walking, even if it's to the mailbox, like, hey, I got to walk over here to the mailbox real quick. If you're doing that by yourself, take the time to enjoy that. Don't just run over real quick and come back. Walk over. Think about some things. Enjoy the sun for a second. The sun is still out for you all. The weather is still beautiful. Enjoy it. Walk slow intentionally. The busier or more stressed out you feel, the slower you walk. Pay attention to what you're walking on and take mental note on how the walking feels. When you act calmly, your body will calm down. Like quite literally, y'all. Give yourself mind candy. Give yourself a thought treat, like you would a piece of cake at a party. What is the most delicious, happy thought you can think of? What makes you smile? Bring that thought to your mind and bathe in it for about 5 to 10 minutes. The body reacts to positive thoughts with good hormones, which help your body to relax. I tell people to do that all the time. I tell people this all the time. When you feel like the only things that you keep seeing, that's why I tell people, turn that TV off. Put the phone down. Because half the time, it's nothing good when you see that on there. It's somebody telling somebody what they ain't, what they can't, who's killing them. Oh, y'all get on my nerves. I find it funny. That's all the posts. That's all you see. So go inside your own mind. Think about what brings a smile to your face. And just sit there for a minute. Even if it's an old memory. Sit with it for a second. I promise you. And then by the time that you're moving again, you'll be like, dang, I felt good just to sit down and just, I forgot all about that. That made me feel good. I forgot all about that. You'll probably call somebody and ask them, do they remember, just to bring them into your joy. Pay attention to breathing. Close your eyes and breathe normally. Start watching your breathing like it was a movie. What part are you breathing with? Your chest or your diaphragm or your whole body? Do you take short or long deep breaths? Is your breathing smooth? How does it feel? Is it hard or does it flow freely? Do this for a moment and then breathe deeply with intention for about 5 to 10 minutes. By paying attention to your breathing, you give it value. At the same time, your mind and your body will relax. I think literally this was how I opened the beginning of this live, asking you all to pay attention to how you're breathing. Posture is important. Making sure you're taking in full breaths. Chest breathing is not breathing because it doesn't allow real oxygen to get to your brain. That's why you feel lightheaded when you're chest breathing. Breathing from your diaphragm or with your whole body where you're starting down here and you can feel that breath. Feel your body is creating a flow for your entire body. You wonder why your muscles and stuff tense up. It's because you're breathing from up here and everything else is constricted. So yeah, you get leg cramps. Your toes cramp up. Your muscles get tired a lot easier. Y'all don't realize everything plays a part into it. How your breathing affects when your toes cramp up when you go to sleep at night. You need to be mindful of your whole body. Not just the ones that y'all want to insinuate or accentuate. The ones that you feel like you want to change. Don't be mindful of those parts. Those are the most least parts you should be worried about. The last cards are going to be the positive thoughts. You're keeping this? Okay. Here we go again, y'all. Y'all get the same cards. Y'all get the same cards because y'all ain't learning the same lessons. Here we go. Where this? Yeah, I'm keeping this one. And which ones? These? The rest of these is going back. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we got. I am willing to forgive. Forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is the gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. Sorry, you all. The cursive on the back of these cards is like terrible. Literally, this forgiveness. How are we still on this forgiveness? We've been working with it for almost 2 weeks now. Go back and own it. Own your part, own their part if you got to. Some of y'all looking for apologies you're never going to get. Apologize to yourself on behalf of them. Literally. And then find a way to keep it pushing. Some of y'all looking for some shit y'all never gonna get. Y'all see these people not right within themselves. So why y'all expecting them to come in back and apologize and make right with you will never make sense. They don't have it to give it to themselves. If they not loving themselves properly, baby, they're never going to say sorry or I wronged you or I see how I did that. They're never going to take that ownership. Take it for them. That's part of being the bigger person. Since everybody wants to be the bigger person these days. Be it that way. Stop looking for an apology for some shit that somebody did 10 years ago. They don't get it. They didn't get it then. They're not going to get it now. So unless you're willing to forgive yourself and forgive them, then you all are still going to be stuck at square one. All of this starts with forgiveness. That's why this is the second card out. I see my parents as tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I now know that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free. I set myself free. You all need to understand that your parents loved you the way that they were taught what love was. As I said before, we were all born into tragedies. Your greats were born as slaves, baby. That means they were born into a tragedy, which means that their sad song got told until it was all the way passed down, until we started singing our own sad stories. Your parents have their own sad stories. Forgive them. They went through some shit before they got to you. And if you all aren't learning how to process and deal with the things that you had before you start having kids, why are you thinking that your parents did that either? Clearly, you can look at them and tell that they're either worse off or in the same boat as you. Key word there being forgiveness. Like, that's literally just how it works. That goes for parents with addictions, parents who just didn't understand, didn't know how to communicate, didn't any of that. That's just where things are now. And if you're not willing to have a conversation to fix it, literally have that conversation with yourself and forgive it all. My life is a mirror. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. You all keep getting this. Some of y'all still got running tabs in them clubs of a body that y'all promoting. The people around you are you. In one way or another. May not be exact reflections of you, but they are you. They mirror you in one way, shape, or another. So if what you hate about that person the most is that they always have drama, 12 times out of 9, and yes, I said 12 out of 9, you have a lot of drama too. That's what y'all have in common. That's what brought y'all together. You just didn't realize that you have a lot of drama because you so caught up in theirs. They mirror you, baby. That's how this works.
Cake.
You want some cake?
Yeah.
Go see if they got a cake for you in the living room. See if Kayla can get you a cake, okay? Okay.
What I do?
What am I trying to do?
Yeah.
Doing a live giving people positive messages for today.
Why?
Because it makes them feel better, puts a smile on their face. Yes, it does. It does. Okay, well, go get your cake, okay? Okay. It is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. This watching how you speak on yourself is a bigger thing than anything, because you're a lot quicker to say what you aren't and what you can't versus who you are and what you can, and that's the issue. So if the very first thought in your mind is, I can't do that, immediately block it out. Your first line should be, bitches, you crazy? Yes, you can. Like, fuck is you talking about? Yes, you can. Yes, I can. I don't know what and that means for everything. Like, dude would never talk to me. I seen the type of girls he date. I don't look like that. Yes, he will. I promise he will. Because you probably bringing something to the table that the other girls don't have. Because they probably only had a face. Probably couldn't have no conversation with them bitches. Stop counting yourself out before you've even... It's like y'all hating from the outside of the club and y'all ain't even got in yet. The sad part about it is it's y'all's own fucking parties. Some of y'all forgot to put yourself on the VIP list to your own party with all this negative thinking. Yeah, Chris said you hating from the outside of the club. Y'all can't get in, but y'all hating on yourselves. I'm confused. How does that... I don't know. Y'all got to make it make sense to me. Life is simple and easy. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. But if you ain't thinking positively about yourself, you don't trust yourself. And life doesn't seem as easy to you. Like I said, I have been technically homeless because I live with my grandparents and jobless for... It'll be a year at Thanksgiving. I lost everything last year, the day after Thanksgiving. The second that I stopped panicking, life was easy. I realized that I didn't need a lot of the things that I thought that I needed, as long as my kids were still fed, clothes on their back, food in their stomach, shoes on their feet, and they're happy. Some of y'all have to stop looking at things like a loss. It's like, man, I lost my apartment. No, it wasn't your place. That's why it's owned by somebody else. If it was yours, it would be yours. You would own it. It's yours. Can't nobody take it. So stop looking at these things like losses. If you have to go, it means it's your time. You're not supposed to be there. It means you've outgrown that space. Let's see what's better for you out there. But y'all can't keep being scared to live. Ain't no life in fear. It's stifling is what it is. Mentally, emotionally, just life-wise, like all around. It won't let you get anywhere. It'll have you afraid to be you. That's what it'll do. It'll have you afraid to just be yourself. Fear will literally have you afraid to be yourself out here in these streets. And that shit don't make no sense. Because guess what? Ain't nobody else like you.
Mama.
It's just the one you.
Mama.
You can have a lot in common with somebody, but it's just the one you.
Mama.
What's up? I'm sorry, you all.
Cake.
Get your cake. Will somebody get him a cake? Or whatever he's asking for. Yes, my son has a stutter. I stuttered literally through middle school. I took speech through middle school, so we're working with it. But yeah, some of y'all life ain't as easy for y'all because y'all don't make it easy for yourself. Just by not thinking positively about yourself. The words like, girl, you are so stupid, or you are fucking you should never say those things about yourself. At best, you should say, girl, you must be crazy. I done lost my mind. Where am I at right now? Start asking yourself that instead of saying you're stupid or I'm dumb or you're this. Start saying, where am I at right now? Because that means you're not present. That's why you're fucking up whatever's in your face. That's why I always say, where am I at? What am I trying to do? Because that means that I'm somewhere else in my head and I'm not focused on what I have in my hands. That's why I'm fumbling it. So start asking yourself where you're at and instead of saying that you're stupid, you're dumb, you're crazy. You're not those things at all. Words hold power. And how you speak on yourself means everything. You know why? Because it gives the next person their, their permission to talk to you like that. That's why other people will come up to you and say, girl, you crazy. You know why? Because they heard you say it about yourself. When you say, bitch, you stupid, yeah, you a stupid bitch. That's what they're going to tell you because they heard you speak these words on yourself. They're comfortable saying them to you. You hear them quite too often. Honey, you say them. You all need to make it make sense for me. I know that I was in you all's boat, and part of me still is in you all's boat. That's why I post those body pictures of me on my actual page, because I'm still trying to learn to even be myself. Like, me doing this for y'all, this is not easy. This is me constantly stepping outside of myself. I'm gonna give myself a little pep talk before I hit that live button. Every time. This shit is scary. I don't do that. I don't like attention. I don't need eyes on me. If somebody want to talk to me, I feel like y'all just call me. Hey, how you feel about this? I'm okay to talk. It's like I've been a therapist my whole life. I'm okay with that. But like giving it to people like this, helping this many people like at one time, and then you all, with the thought of you all just sharing it and other people are actually clicking on it on you all's page and y'all have got thousands of friends. That's scary for me. But I do it every day because y'all are going to be right here every day. Even if it's just 3 people. Even if it's 10 people. But by the time that the end of the day comes, I've got people requesting me and my friends or whatever because you all have shared these videos or my post or anything. That shit is freaking me the hell out. I know that I'm walking into something great, and I know that it is simply because you all trust me. I'm still having a hard time trusting myself, but I don't tell myself negative things. I might be walking with my fears, yes, but at least I'm still walking. They're not stifling me enough to say bad things about myself. Not anymore. Y'all gotta figure that out. Literally, those cards that keep coming out where it says thank yourself for what you're good at. A lot of y'all still ain't even made those lists. What are you looking for? Calm down. No. Okay. What do you need? Your pot?
No.
Okay. What are you looking for? Your Pop-Tarts?
Yes.
Okay, I will get you a Pop-Tart. Just give me 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Did you go use the restroom?
No.
Okay, I'll get you a Pop-Tart. Here I come. Well, one of you, I'll get him a Pop-Tart. Sorry. Anyways, it took me a long time to bet on me. So, I'm not asking you all to do it overnight. I am asking you all, however, to make the lists. Thank yourself for what you're good at. So that way when you go to tell yourself that you're stupid or that you're crazy or that it's not going to work or this could never happen for me, look at that list and remind yourself of why you deserve it. Because you are great at all these things and you have done all these things. So good has to be coming back to you somewhere. But it's not going to come if you keep telling yourself that you're the dumbest bitch that you know. That sounds like somebody who don't deserve anything or doesn't want anything. Do you all have any questions that you would like to ask before I wrap this live up? And I'm only taking questions about personal growth. So like if you want to know what chakras are blocked, or if there's something positive that you can do or say to or for yourself, any type of mantra or anything, I'm willing to pull cards for that. I'm not pulling love and relationship and finance and such, just positivity for yourself. So if you're looking for that, I could do that. So if you have a question for that, I will pull cards for that. But I only want to help you get on your journey. A lot of y'all are trying to manifest things to come in, but y'all scared to walk the path. So what are you manifesting if you scared to take a step? Ain't nothing to manifest. I need y'all to stop being scared of y'all real quick. And the second that y'all do, everything works out. I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. Is this new job for me? I start tomorrow. Nope. You won't be there longer than, somebody is saying, 3 months. Somebody keeps saying you know what you're supposed to be doing, but you just, I don't know. You're worse than your sister with the nursing degree that does nothing, is what they keep saying. You know what you're supposed to be doing, Gina. Hey, Tanisha, how you doing? I'm pulling cards for, like I said, if you're trying to see if you have any blocked chakras, anything that's kind of standing in your way at the moment, I will pull cards for that. Yeah, literally. You start the year with a plan. Yeah. You start the year with a plan. You trust, by the beginning of the year, you trust yourself. So you start the year with a plan. It starts small, but it rolls in. Yeah. You start the year with a plan. You trust yourself. Coming by the top of the year. Well, congratulations, Gina. It only took you 6 months to trust you. And your granny, she says. It only took you 6 months to trust you and your granny. That's what she says. Divine wisdom guides me. I'm guided throughout the day in making the right choices. Divine intelligence continuously guides me in the realization of my goals. I am safe. Your granny says, finally, the girl is going to listen to me. Is it Ranye? I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. Somebody is saying they don't understand what took you so long. What do you mean, are you doing the right thing? They saying you took too damn long to do it. It's the grandmother on your father's side, Ranye. I hope I'm not messing up your name. I hope I'm not messing up your name. The grandmother on your father's side says it took you too long. She kept pushing you, kept pushing. She kept saying, I'm thinking, when the hell is this girl gonna do something? Finally, you did something. She said, I'm standing right with you. Do not be afraid. She says, we're about to hit a little rough patch, but I got your back. It's a test to see if you really believe in yourself. The rough patch literally lasts for about, she says, less than a month, but it's a test to see if you've come as far as you really come. How you just said, did I do the right thing? I'm telling you, yes. So when this rough patch hits you, don't fold. I'm standing with you, okay? Do not fold. It is a test to see if you're going to run back into your shell. Don't do it. I'm standing with you. Trust yourself and trust that you have a great talent and that you will have a thriving business, honey, because I got you. Trust me. Waiting on you all this damn time. You better not fold on me. I'm serious. I've been waiting on you to do this for all this time. You better not fold on me. These 2 cards are for you, Ranye. It says, I'm totally adequate for all situations. I am at one with the power and the wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Every thought I think is creating my future. The universe totally supports every thought that I choose to think and believe. I have unlimited choices about what I think. I choose balance, harmony, and peace. And I express it in my life. And she says this literally is what you did. Opening this shop was your peace. That is literally your safe space. That's your everything. Like literally you created that space for yourself, and I'm so proud. Don't throw it away because you're afraid. Don't fold because you're afraid. I'm standing right with you, and I got you, and I love you. Don't fold. Hey, Jazz. Does anyone else have any questions? Jasmine, these 3 cards is for you. I am worth loving. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. Everything I touch is a success. I now establish a new awareness for success. I know I can be as successful as I make up in my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. Freedom is my divine right. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. Jasmine, whatever you are saying to yourself, please stop. Please. Whatever it is that you feel like you were saying to yourself with everything that has been going on with you for the past few weeks, please stop. Get in and out of these ruts. If you want to call me, call me. Call anybody. Whatever you are saying to yourself, please stop. Rania, you said you got too many questions to ask. You have 3 chakras that are blocked. Your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root chakra are the ones that's blocked. And those are literally the ones that make you, that make you stand up for yourself. That's why the cards that you got were orange. They had a lot of orange in them because they want you to trust in your power. I feel like I'm still saying your name wrong. Ranye, I'm so sorry if I'm botching your name. That's what they're asking you to do. So your solar plexus and your sacral are completely blocked. Your root chakra is literally 70% of the way open. That's why you were able to open the salon. To set a foundation, you had that. Now they're just asking you to trust in yourself. You got enough love in your heart. You got the vision. You know how to make it happen. They're just asking you to trust yourself gut-wise to know who you are and what you bring, what your contribution is to the world. Hey, Ranye, that little side project that you're thinking about doing once everything is up and thriving, of honing in and teaching little girls that really like to do hair how to do hair, do that. Hold on to that and keep that, baby, keep that to the side. That's going to be something. Do you hear me? Not only will you have a hair salon, baby, you'll have a hair school within it. Like you said, do that. Don't lose that vision. She says, I'm holding on to that one for you too. I hope she didn't get off of here. You are not alone, Jasmine. Girl, you are crazy. Sorry, y'all. The sun came out and now it's shining on the screen and I can barely see it. Yes, Tanisha, I will pull a card for you. They're asking me not to pull cards out of this deck. For Tanisha. Let's see what we got. You got the mindfulness deck, Tanisha. I don't know who sent all those hearts. I'm sorry. Oh, Ranye. Okay. I was hoping that you heard. Did you get to hear me? Hold on to that vision for that hair school that you got. That's going to be really cool. Okay? like teaching like little girls. You want to do it as small as like teenagers. You're not worried about people who really want to go. No, if it's something to hone in on it. You want to try to figure out a way for them to get their license really soon. That's dope. Do that. That's cool. I like that. Don't be so quick to move as forward with like cosmetology when it comes to your business so soon. Wait to do all of that, like the nail techs and the makeup and the waxing and strip. Don't worry about that part yet. Make sure you got good people. Well, honey, you talking to your granny, Ranye. That's why the messages are coming so clear. She knows you better than I do. She spends all her time with you. I'm just giving you what she's saying. I'm just giving you all the messages that are being given. Thank you all for trusting me with you all's energy. I know I say that all the time, but it takes a lot for someone to log on to here and know that I'm going to tap into your family members and yourself. That is a lot to trust somebody with. Hey, how you doing? That's a lot to trust somebody with. So I do thank you all for trusting me with your heart and your energy. That means a lot. Sorry, Tanisha. Here's your card. Mindfulness is everywhere. The key to making mindfulness a part of our everyday life is realizing that wherever we are has the potential to be a meditation space. At a desk at work, a crowded bus, an airplane seat, or beneath a beautiful tree. Whether it is using physical experience of traveling to help grow the body and awareness, or the people around us as a cue to practice kindness in every situation and environment. It can be used to support of cultivating mindfulness in daily life. Try selecting a favorite card from a deck and see how you can practice and exercise a range of different places and situations. Tanisha, that was when I asked you all to make that list and thank yourself for what you're good at. Do that. Make a list. I just pulled that card for you, that mindfulness. Make a list and thank yourself for what you are good at. That way, when you do get moments to yourself and when you are trying to speak negatively, you look at that list. You pull it out and remind yourself that you are amazing. Love the messenger. Tanisha is your second card. The number of messages coming into our inboxes and social feeds throughout the day and night can be overwhelming. One of the ways we can approach the constant bombardment is to think of these messages as words from actual people rather than information. Next time you open an email, take a moment to reflect on the person who wrote it, whether or not you know them personally. Think about your shared humanity and wish them well. This short exercise before reading the message can help you tune in to the interconnectedness and the internet of people rather than the internet of information. Tanisha, I'm so sorry for whoever is about to say this, but somebody is saying you are extremely self-absorbed. It's hard for you to see outside of yourself. So they want you to practice mindfulness everywhere. Compliment people just cause. It's not weird to walk up to start with little kids. If it makes you feel weird to walk up to adults and be like, bitch, your hair is bomb. Who did that? Oh, I love that. Where'd you get that shirt from? Hey, those are really cool socks. Like my daughter is all into socks. Where did you get those from? I do that to people all day. Somebody is saying, take a step outside yourself. There's so much more going on in the world than you. Compliment somebody. Say that you like somebody's house. You don't even have to say it to them. Just be riding through the neighborhood. Oh, that's a beautiful house. Oh, I love their windows. Oh, look at those drapes. Oh, look at that car. Like, put it out there. That way it'll come back to you. Somebody keeps saying, don't be afraid to sit with yourself. Sit with yourself and deal with the thoughts that you have. Either you want to tell them that you never want to see them again, or you want to tell them, hey, me and you is about to just get this out of the way and you ain't even going to come up no more. But that's how it works. I will pull a card for you as well. Oh, wait. They're asking for another deck for you. The kid, I'm pulling a card for you. No problem. Okay, Jackson, I got you as well. The kid, they keep saying luck is on your side. You've got something coming into you. Keep all of these cards. Okay. Yeah. You got something coming into you. It says adjustments are required because you're very close to achieving your dreams, but don't let your past hold you back. You got your blue moon. It says believe in the impossible because that's what's coming to you. The kid, those were your cards. Don't let your past hold you back. Your brother says you just saw me leave in the blue moon. So when what comes for you, don't run backwards. He keeps saying don't run back to the daycare. Something is coming for you. Don't run back to the daycare. And he's not saying that in a physical sense. He's saying that in a mental sense. Remember how beautiful you felt when you saw the blue moon for yourself. Don't be scared to step into yourself. He says, I'm gone now. So now is the time for you to step into yourself. I'm not holding that space in your heart and in your mind anymore. We don't share one body. No more. We don't share one body no more. I need you to step into yourself. Adjustments are going to have to be made because you are just now about to figure out who the fuck you are. This is some cool shit. Don't be afraid of it. Run towards it and know that it's the best thing that's ever about to happen to you. To us. And I'm sorry that I held you back. Okay, Jackson, I got your cards coming next. Give me 1 second. Jackson, you got the Wisdoms of Oracle deck. The kid, you had the Moonology deck. Jackson, you got 3 cards coming out, they said. Stop being nervous. You're claiming up my cards, Jackson. Breathe, so my cards will come out. You're cluttering up the cards. They feel thick and heavy, so just breathe for a second so your cards can come out. You can't ask for cards and then be scared of what's going to come out. That don't make no sense. See? All that fear. That's what we was talking about. Girl, let that go. Asking for something and still being afraid. That don't make no sense. You know I'm not going to say nothing mean to you. I don't know what you're scared of. Rania, don't laugh at her. It's not kind to laugh at folks. But y'all know me and I don't hold back. I'm going to call you out. I can feel y'all. I can hear everything that y'all thinking even though I do not say it. Oh, Gina, yes. Gina's the only person that I know that will book a reading and be afraid of the whole thing. Jackson, somebody says you're overthinking a situation. Stop it. You are literally completely in your head about it. And whatever it is you're thinking about doing, what you're overthinking, you too damn scared to do it. You scared to even jump. So they don't understand why you overthinking it if the only thoughts that you're having is that you're not going to jump. If you're not going to leap, stop letting it take up your mental space. If you're not going to go for him, somebody keeps saying, if you're not going to go for him, let it go. So whoever you think that you like, if you're not going to go for it, if he's just taking up mental space and you're not going to go for it, let it go. It's for a dude. Yeah, let it go. If you're not going to, if all you're going to do is sit there and just keep thinking about him, let it go. It's taking up mental space. It's driving your ass crazy too. I don't know who dude is, but sorry. Jackson, you're not saying nothing. What happened to you? Yeah, they keep saying you got an unfinished song with somebody. Or do you? Are you still trying to sing the... Are you still walking to the rhythm of the same beat? Or have you moved on? Only you know what song is playing. Only you know what song is playing. Are you ready to write a new song? Are you still singing a duet with somebody? Will I have a good next assignment? Jackson, somebody says to create with somebody that can just keep giving you glitter that looks like gold. You got it in reverse, so apparently it's not. So what are you really co-creating? Think about that song you want to keep singing, baby. Think about the song you want to sing, because all that glitters is not gold, apparently. So who are you letting into your heart, baby? Who are you trying to co-create with? I know someone just said to pull from this deck. 1 second. Ranye, okay. Oh, you and I didn't know that you and Jazz knew each other. Ranye, my bad. I didn't know y'all knew each other. That's why you was over here laughing at her. I'm so trying to heal. This shit is not easy. I know everything. A lot of y'all keep trying to find somebody to create with. When you all show up here, I ain't worried about nobody else but you all and y'all's past loved ones that keep telling y'all that they are trying to co-create with y'all, but y'all not listening to them. Y'all keep listening to these people that y'all keep seeing in the flesh. When y'all's grandparents, y'all's parents, y'all's friends, y'all's pets, y'all's whoever, they show up and say, I've been trying to lead you here, but you want to keep following whomever and crying about it. A lot of y'all keep looking to co-create with somebody in the 3D, in the flesh, and you got angels looking out for you that keep trying to say, why won't you listen to me? Well, I definitely appreciate you. Thank you, Jazz, for putting me out there too, Ranye. Ranye, you got a man looking at you. He been looking at you for the last 6 months to a year. He pops in and out, but you met him maybe like 3 years ago. He been really looking at you for the last 6 months to a year, and you don't know what you want to do. With you, him, nobody. You don't know. But you know somebody is looking. You can feel the fact that somebody is looking at you. That's why you ain't worried about looking for nobody. Because you know for a fact somebody's stalking you. But it's in a good way. It's a very subtle stalking. But you can feel eyes on you. You got a whole dude watching you. And he fine. He look exactly the way you want him to. And yes, he has the dreads. The locks, rather. He has locks like you want it. But he looking at you. Yeah. He looking at you. He coming to make you happy, baby. There you are. Because the Yang card came out first. I know you seen that. And there you are. Happy, happy. Apparently you already know him. Because it says y'all mending, y'all coming back together. That's cute. Okay, cute. Little blast from the past. I like it. Ranye, what you, oh my God, girl. You want to be happy, don't you? I know y'all seen me put these cards back and shuffle these cards. That happy just flip right back out. And bitch, you know he make you happy, so quit it. Don't you lie to yourself and don't you lie to nobody else. You know I know. Mama knows, girl. Oh, I know it. Jackson, now would be the time for you to be on her talking, laughing at her like she was laughing at you. Return the favor. I love y'all too. Hi, Alex. I'm not sure who you are. Yeah. Ranye, he says, I ain't going nowhere. You thought you'd get away. He said, you thought. He's using my favorite movie quote. Apparently, What's Love Got to Do with It is one of y'all's favorite movies. He says, you can't get away from me. I'm in here. Can't get away from him. I'm going to keep following you, girl. You know we meant to be. Quit fooling with me. Alex, wherever you just moved to is literally where you're supposed to be. That's where your life starts. Wherever you just moved or you're moving to, that is literally where your life begins, baby. Take a deep breath and hold on for the ride. Well, I'm happy to have made your day, Gina. Yeah. Alex, somebody is saying that was the perfect move. No place like home is in reverse. This is the perfect move. It is time to get the fuck on. You made the right move. This is it. This is it. It's perfect. Whatever the opportunity is, take that shit. That's it. Yep. All you gotta do is trust yourself. Come to the edge and jump. It looks like there's no net up underneath this little stone that's up underneath her, but I promise you, when she jumped, the universe catch her. That's why those are hearts up underneath there. Your soulmate, your family, your soul tribe, your friends, they out there. You're gonna build a whole family, baby. Alex, that is beautiful. I'm very happy for wherever you are going. Yeah, brand new life. Alex, you literally you're walking into a brand new life. That is awesome. That is beautiful. And you can feel it. That's why you feel so damn scared. Stop being scared. It's your new life. That's what you asked for. Y'all can't keep asking for shit and being afraid of it. You did all of that work to get this opportunity. It's happening. Take it. Yeah, somebody is saying, to be fair, you deserved it. More than anybody that they know. And leaving, Alex, was only for you to be fair to yourself. Otherwise, nothing good would have ever came to you. You've been taking care of people for the rest of your days. You would have never found yourself. Get a brand new start, honey. This is beautiful. They said, it's what you did. You worked very hard to leave behind the conflict and chaos. That's why you get your new life. Took you a lot of growth. That's dope, Alex. That's really dope. You left that all behind. Know that where you're going is brand new. That place is ready to receive you with open arms. You are going to hit the ground running. It is beautiful. You ain't even begin to even touch your stride, honey. This is crazy. That's awesome. Does anyone else want a carpool? If not, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I can hear y'all's thoughts, and it is you. I don't even know what the fuck to say. This bitch is blowing my mind. Before I can even say anything, she's already gonna say it anyway. I just want her to just keep pulling cards. I don't know why she's about to get out this live. I can just sit here and just keep listening to her. I can hear you all. Y'all are so funny. But if nobody has another question or no one wants me to pull a card, I am gonna go ahead and get off of here. I do got laundry to do and a bunch of stuff to clean up. So as always, I love you all, and thank you so much for watching my live, participating, sharing. I know some of you all share the video, so thank you so much. I love you, and I will see you all tomorrow.